And this is a passageway, which should shortcut us up to Crateria, I think. So we've unlocked all the Brinstar elevators. We've got one Crateria elevator and one Northair one. So heading up to Central Crateria. If in doubt, you just select wherever you want and you'll just pop straight out. Bunch of power bombable sections. Speed boostable sections as well. Not to mention all this stuff down here as well. There's a lot of it. Well, while we're here, I think we can get round to doing some Guardian stuff. Since we have Springboard, we don't have to bomb jump anymore. It's a bit of a curse though, because, you know, if you forget how to do it, you're really gonna regret it. So, I need to jump up at this section right here. It's not gonna give me the running space, is it? Except over here. Oh, easy enough. So, this is another Guardian. Saw it pretty early on, but couldn't do anything with it then because we did not have speed boost. So with that done, yeah, it's probably for the best that I not go over there. It'll take way too long to backtrack. We could probably return to the ship at this point, just so we can recharge our energy and all that stuff. Look at all that wiring. So much of it. Well, someday I'll come back to that. Reminder, it's somewhere over there. I'm pretty sure I don't need to state it, but, you know. If you're new, you can hit the whole follow button, or you can join me on my Discord server at discord.chaoticlaw.com. And I have a bunch of social stuff, such as Twitter and Steam, and all that other things. I never play any of my Steam games, but I use Steam. I claim to use Steam. Writing that slideshow that you see there in the top right corner of the stream took way too long. And more so for that opening thing. Dr. Ryan Man asking what Discord servers are for. It's just for chatting, talking. It's basically like a chat server, but you know. It seems to be focused towards the gaming side of things, because it also includes things like voice communication and all that jazz. I haven't yet been able to take full advantage of that, since, you know, there's like 5 people there. But it's like, it's an option if you want to stick around and talk with other people that are interested in my kind of thing. Now, looks like a bunch of power bomb blocks here. They totally are. The question is, where does it lead to? Where does it go? I think this is actually near Variasuit. And this is power bombs, which you could get early if you decided you wanted them early. Of course, that's another whole section of the game that I've tried once and failed, so early power bombs are not worth it. not worth it at all. Well, that was just helpful. Wave beam is also ineffective, it seems. There we go. It seems that high jump has made single wall jumps a bit easier to pull off. Just a little. And this seems to be linked to some other room. Ah. I knew it would be coming up to those energy tank eventually. Need speed boost for that, as you do. And of course you have to time it so you don't get hit by the gamers. Ooh, that is another tight timing puzzle there. Can I just get rid of them, please? I do not need them getting in my way. Two and one? That should give us enough space to attempt this. Oh, very tight timing there. Right, so somehow I've got to trigger it early. Just a little early, so that way I can point it. Oh, too high. Try that again. I've almost got it. Almost got it. And I messed that up, so let's try that again. There we go. Now what have you got hiding back here? Hopefully an item, maybe other things, or maybe just another area. Just blow up this cargo full of bugs. Any secrets to be hidden here? No. I should really make use of this X-ray scope a bit more. Looks like another speed boost section. And there's not enough space to pull it off here. So maybe you come in rushing in from the next room over. Or something. Door over there. And the green gate. Really far out of the way, so I'm not approaching it from this side. Somehow I picked the worst sides to be on. This looks speed boosty. So it would seem. They're asking for very tight timings if I'm gonna try and do anything here from the look of things. There we go. Yes. It seems that, you know, someone tweaked with the speed boost settings, so I'm not going to be able to do short charges as easily. Over over here seems to be an interesting thing. I might try something in a moment, but I could get stuck. Luckily enough for me, I have a thing that I can use to rewind time. Let's keep taking a look around. There's water, and there's crabs. And of course I can't kill them with typical means, such as the grappling hook or grappling beam. Finally. Luckily I've got wave beam so I can come through here, but I'm not sure what I'm in for down here. I mean, it's underwater physics. It's a bit of a nightmare. But I'm killing everything, so I'm roughly matched with the enemies on the same level. Although I am going down very far, and I'm not sure what to expect. Which is a bit concerning. So clearly I'm on the wrong track. The question is, what lays on this route? This is looking like a speed boost section. Nope, it's a power bomb section. I'm not sure if arm pumping does anything, but maybe it does. And I think this is where I might just get stuck. Because there is nothing to help me climb up that. You're right, Dr. Iron Man. This game is very, very large. Way larger than the original. Like, I think a typical run of the original game would be like, what, 5-6 hours maybe on a casual playthrough. The original redesign would be like, what, 30-40 hours? Remember, this is a perspective from a casual playthrough. Speedrunning perspective, you know, you've got Super Metroid at basically a single hour, redesign somehow at 2, I think, or 3, or I can't remember. I mean, I managed 6 hours in the race. But this game, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, it certainly feels like a big world, but it can't help, you know, you can't help but feel the flaw that you just want it to be over after a certain point. Because this game is massive. Anyway, let's try and climb our way back out. Luckily, it doesn't seem totally impossible. People have told me that the end game is just a very huge morph maze, and from the couple that we've played through, they weren't too bad in the grand scheme of things, but Turian is gonna be a bit hellish. Right, so this thing seems pretty straightforward. The question is, what happens when I do this? Right, Right, I need a super missile for this. And I'm gonna have a pretty tight timing. And it goes off somewhere else. Luckily I can rewind and see what happens. Nope. They removed it, so no clipping through the door to get further down. But I think we're getting closer to that question mark item over there. Down there. On our way to Meridia. And somewhere in here there's Spacer Beam. Which I should probably get, honestly, because it's a pretty good beam compared to the ones we have so far. It's like Ice and Wave Beam, they're kind of utilitarian kind of beams, so yeah. But Spacer, you can just shoot it like a machine gun. I'm not sure if I can easily get it from here, so let's just continue downwards and we'll find a way out at some point. But there are many, many rooms. And this is looking like a one-way room. But there is an energy tank here, so I'll take it. So I'm starting to feel a little better about the fact that the item progression is starting to finally pick up. It's like, more items the better, right? The old visual hint for this thing was kind of a bit poorly placed, so the fact that they've stuck the cargo halfway in a wall means that doing this isn't such a bad idea. Now, I do know that you can get another item. I just don't know which point. I think I know what point I need to get to. Right here. I think Spacer is here? Yeah, it is. So yeah, now we have a rapid fire beam that just fires really fast and does a lot of damage. Because of the fact you can fire it so fast. And with that, it looks like we can check out a couple more places before we head back down to Meridia. Via this handy passageway that we got ourselves stuck into. Now, is this regular bomb blocks? It's speed boost blocks. Okay, I can't use it yet. I'll collect you sometime, just not now. Which, to be honest, probably seems like a bit more of a waste of ammunition than anything. I suppose if I had the speed boost, I'd be able to do it, but nope. Yeah, sometimes things are just empty. And while there are plenty of enemies about here, it's like, you do get kind of that slog of running backwards and forwards everywhere. So it's a little different, you know, compared to AM2R, but it's like, I get what you're trying to say. Can't go that way. Speed boost blocks. Or something. Or maybe I'm going through via another way. Or I can just charge straight through. That makes sense. Oh, something stopped me at the last moment. There we go. Sometimes it needs a bit of jiggling work to make it work. So approaching question mark land. Still can't get rid of those rock gamers. One day we will. Or one day we might never.